level are we? How's it all going? Oh dear. You join me in sunny Marlow. Well, I'm about to get blinded trying to get down some tight country lanes. Well, actually no, the road we're actually going on is actually an A road. I want you some common sense, please. Or just go nice and slowly. Or you keep driving straight at them. Silly woman. But yeah, join me in Marlow on a beautiful day. Well, I say beautiful, it's been peeing down, but hopefully it improves. Because today we have 3 drops in London, which is absolutely stunning. I woke up this morning, I was like, I really want to just drive around central London. And all 3 drops are nice and awkward. The first one I've been turned away from in a previous video. That's on Broadway. The second one, you've got to go to a holding area where you can be sat for hours. And also this holding area, you get fined if you stay there for too long. So that's a laugh. And then the third one I've never been to before, and that's in King's Cross. But luckily, it's actually a pretty decent route. You start off sort of like by Victoria, and then I can make my way up Piccadilly, around Shaftesbury Avenue into the holding area, and then once I do come off at Charing Cross Road, which is the second one, which is by Soho. Oh, there we go. Then it should just be a straight shot up to King's Cross. But I need to have a look at where the King's Cross one is. But it's one of those days, I knew I had 3 drops in London. I knew the first drop would be 10:30, but I didn't know where I was going after that. Like, I just had no idea. Oh dear. Oh, come on, you're in a Fiat 500. Yeah, this is literally the only way into this place. Oh dear. But yeah, how have you all been? It's been a little while since I've done a video, actually. It's been a hot minute. I've just been busy. I mean, last week I was going to some really cool places, like Devonport Naval Docks, for example. But if you know what's in Devonport Naval Docks, you will know why I didn't really want to record. 50 metres away from a Trident missile, and it was a crane delivery. So yeah, that was a long old day actually. Went down Wednesday. Took me ages to get loaded because I had to follow a strapping plan, and I didn't have enough straps, so I had to go buy some straps. Not my boss's fault. What? Beat me for? Don't come swimming around the corner. Yeah, it's not the boss's fault because they wanted 12 straps on this load of 4 pieces. Quite top heavy pieces, but they wanted 12 straps. So that's the way I had to go in, unfortunately. But yeah, got down there, got down to Plymouth, stopped at Ivy Bridge truck stop. It was a really nice truck stop, to be fair. If you ever down that part of the world, it's quite a new one as well. And then in the morning, delivered in the docks. Had to tip, reload some damaged ones, damage of these things, and then head back up north. Call you back later, Dad. Yeah, head back up to Harlow, tip, and then go back to the yard and then try. Jesus, nerves are shot this morning. And then head back to the yard and try and ship a load onto me for the morning. So I just stayed in the yard because I finished at 10 o'clock. Oh dear, yeah, it's always fun when games coming up around here. It's probably called concentrating, really. Oh dear, but yeah, so first delivery is due in at 10:30. It's currently 8:30. So I should be getting there bang on 10:30, but I'm going to be a little bit late because I'm definitely getting myself a coffee because I haven't had one yet. And would you really want me driving around London without any caffeine. Would you want that? I know I wouldn't want that, because that would just cause havoc. Yes! Oh, school run time. Hey! You really didn't think ahead there, love, did you? Oh, what a laugh. What a laugh. Yeah, it gets tighter in a minute. That's really tight. But yeah, believe it or not, this is an A road. This is the A4155. Takes you down to Hello upon Friends. Oh dear, but yeah, a bit chilly this morning. It looks like the weather could turn at any minute. They're predicting showers throughout the day. So I've definitely got my waterproof with me. Unfortunately, I don't possess any waterproof gloves, so I'm going to have that horrible sticky feeling all over my hands all day, which is a shame. So yeah, we've got 5 pallets for the first place, some pallets for the second, which is 2 different customers as well, and then some other pallets for the third place in King's Cross, which is some pallets, and one quite long piece. How we're getting that off of the tail lift yet, I do not know, but we'll work it out. We will work it out. We always work it out. I mean, unfortunately, most sites in London nowadays require edge protection on the tail lift as well, which removes all room to try and move off any awkward pieces, because this is about a 3 metre long piece. It's quite thin, so it shouldn't be too much of a bother if I didn't have edge protection up. But never know, if there's a few lads there who might be able to lift it off by hand, whether or not they're willing to play the game, which again in a lot of sites in London, they don't want to play the game, they'll just refuse a delivery. So yeah, this should be a laugh. This is one of those days where I tend to get in trouble, because I'm either late somewhere or a load gets rejected somewhere, and then obviously it's my fault. So yeah, this is going to be a fun day. Oh dear, 3 drops around central London, lovely. I was talking to Didi in his live stream the other night about driving in London, and we both agreed that driving in London is fun and easy. Like, it is a great laugh. If you go in there and lose your temper, then there's something wrong with you, because you know people are going to be driving like idiots, you know you're going to be hitting traffic, so you might as well just enjoy yourself, laugh at all the idiots, have a look at what's around you, look at the sights, and just enjoy yourself. Try and find some sort of enjoyment out of it. The bit I hate about London is the sights themselves, because all of them have traffic marshals who've been given one little iota of power. You clever little sausage. They've been given one little iota of power, and that's it. They rule your world for 20 minutes. But you just turn up and be polite and hope for the best. If you go in there with an attitude, just don't give you an attitude back. If you turn up there, hello, how are you? What's going on? How's your day been? Busy, is it? You know, stuff like that. You know, they have a little laugh and a joke with them. They'll try and do you a favour. If you go back to that particular site a few times, they get to know you, and then they'll start trying to get you in front of other people if they like you. So you know, you just got to play the game. It's all a game. Right. I'm now going to get myself some coffee. Coffee!
Like a feather. Don't let it harden.
around Victoria. Not quite in her yet. Pow! Nice bit of traffic on the way in. Looks like we're going to get there pretty much bang on 10:30. But I thought I'd tell you guys a quick story about how I got stuck doing this drop a few weeks ago. So, where are you coming from? Fire engine. Where's he going? Can't see him yet. There's plenty of room. Yeah, Extinction Rebellion were round by Parliament Square, which is just at the end of the street we're about to get on in a bit. And they sort of spilled over and the police really couldn't catch hold of them. Now I was hearing reports of trucks getting stopped, people chaining themselves to them and stuff like that. And I was like, right. And then apparently they'd set themselves up right outside the site, which we are delivering to now, and blocked off the road. And they were trying to tear the mirrors off trucks and all sorts. How that helps the environment, I don't know. But anyway, so I get to about here and police are pulling people over to the left here, all trucks, asking where you're going. And I went, I'm going to such and such a site. They went, ah. And I went, don't worry, I can go up Buckingham Gate and swing into the side around there. It's a bit of an awkward left right hand turn. You've got to do a shunt, but it's possible. And I went, yeah, no, that's pretty much where we're going to put you actually. But we're going to have to take you under a police escort. So yeah, I had a police escort to the site. And obviously the site was in chaos. No one obviously was getting there on their booking times and stuff like that. All having to use one gate. So yeah, enjoy your walk, people. Might as well stop now anyway. But yeah, it was a funny old situation. Yeah, and they're all over the place. And then he started coming up the road that I was sat on, waiting to be let onto site. And I was sat there going, oh no. So I locked the doors because apparently they'd been getting quite militant. And yeah, there's one of them came up to me. I waved out the window, and he just went, "Well done for doing the job you do." I'm like, what? Really taken aback? And he went, "Yeah, no, there are some of us who know that trucks aren't really the problem anymore. Obviously, you've got Euro ratings and stuff like that." And I was like, "Oh yeah, but the emissions coming out of this thing is just a gentle breeze wafting over our children's heads, like." And he laughed, and we had a little natter about it and stuff like that. And he went, "Oh no, they should really be stopping the cars coming into London. We need the trucks coming in." And I was like, you sir, you know the game, you know what's going on." Oh dear. But yeah, well, I've just spoken to the customer. Apparently we've got to go to gate 2 and hopefully there's room, because it's one of those, it's annoying. Why are there booking times when no one cares about them anyway? Yeah, what is the point? What is the point? So yeah, but yeah, that's the road I had to go up to avoid them. But yeah, they should just shut the road. Don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's purple hoarding there. That's where we're going, and then the Extinction Rebellion have blocked the road there. So yeah, I was literally looking at them, and they were shouting at me and all sorts. So yeah, no, that was a funny old day. Funny old day, getting a police escort. Oh dear. Yeah, the coppers are nice as pie. Obviously they want the lorries to keep coming and keep moving. It's economy, isn't it? Isn't it? But yeah, right. Let's have some fun here. Oh, why do they cone it off? Why do they do that? Oh dear. Yeah, you can see the London Eye there. That's where they were.
Turn left onto Victoria Street, then take the first right.
Right. We are here. That is on. See if we can upset. I'll catch up in a secundo. Right, we've done the first delivery. Ended up in a different gate in the end, and now my boots are covered in grease.
My God, you're greasy.
I was when it goes in for inspection, they grease up the tail lift, but they don't remove any of the excess, which is annoying. Oh dear. Nice easy site to get into, this one actually, it's just a pain to get to. Thank you! Have a nice one, mate! Alright. Luckily I actually know where I'm going to the next one. I wouldn't stand there, big boy. Couldn't have stood in a worse place, could he? Oh, straight out. Happy days. No red lights. No income tax, no VAT, no money back, no guarantee. Well, hey. Although, I know my arse end's going to end up in the box. Lovely. Damn! Oh dear, right, the next site is not too far away, but it's going to involve a lovely little left-hand turn, which I have only been able to do in one once. So yeah, this should be funny. Come on, lights change. Yay. Stopping off London. But yeah, the next site, I've got a site contact. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to head to the holding area because I'm going to be about 2 hours early. About an hour and a half early. So yeah, I just need to find a place to park up and have a look, see. I want to find a place to park up and have a look where this King's Cross site is actually. So yeah, anyway, let's go there. Right, little update for you guys. You know, I mentioned a holding area earlier. Well, they've dug it up. So that was me thinking, oh, booking time until 1 o'clock and it's 11:45, but that's alright. You know, I'll quickly nip in there, have a half-hour break, then call the security and say, hey, look, I'm here. Any chance of getting me in early and stuff like that, but nope. So, yeah. I've already driven past the site once because they've shut off Shaftesbury Avenue. Shaftesbury Avenue is where all the theatres are and stuff like that. So I've already had to drive past the site once, and the diversion is on the side road. And yeah, so obviously that road is now chaos. Oh, I can hear people beeping and all sorts. Shush! Oh, he's just sent me the number for the security guard. So I'm going to give the security guard a ring and see what we can get on with. Right. I've spoken to site security and they've said, right, do the circuit again, come back down where I was, and then they're going to let me onto site. So hopefully no lorry sneaking in front of me, which is what usually happens. Why don't we drop in London? Oh dear, as I say, the driving part, easy. The sites, however, nightmare. So yeah, in a minute. Right, here's the site. Round there. I'm here for explore manufacture and expand something. Lovely job. I'll wait for it to go into gear sometimes. Straight in like that after driving around in circles for about an hour. Oh dear. As I say, driving easy, sight bad. Right, catch up with you guys in a second. Second drop complete hard. Thank you, Chief. Yep. So you want me to be polite, and you're more likely to be given exceptions next time round. Where are you? There we go. Right, King's Cross is the next one, so straight up there. Oh dude, you know what? You do get a bit of a buzz doing this around London. You do get a bit of a buzz. Best thing is I've had a wee. Turned up on site before I even opened the back doors. I'm like, where's the toilet? Oh dear. Yeah. To be fair, in London, 9 times out of 10 they'll go, yep, sure, no worries, down there mate. Take your time, grab a coffee if you want, you know. It's mostly outside of London. They do not use our toilet. You're a driver. You will ruin it. Driving ways. Right, so on to the next one. Cheers. Right, just got to the site in King's Cross. We've been told to go to the holding area. Tight, isn't it? Oh dear. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Been sent to the holding area.
To the bottom of the road?
Yeah.
Turn right, first right.
Lovely, cheers for that, geese.
Yeah, fella.
See, what lovely people. Big old site this, isn't it? Oh. I think it's going to be a handball job as well, especially with one of the pieces, because one of the pieces definitely ain't coming up with the towel. Oh dear. This is all fun and change, isn't it? Just off to the holding area, mate.
Holding area, end of the road, do a right, first right, behind that brown building.
Lovely, cheers for that, geese.
Cheers, mate.
They don't want to wave you down though and have a chat with you. Okay, I'm not talking to you as well. Bang, crash, wallop. Oh, just beyond this brown building. I was on a night out here once. I know exactly where I am. Come on, people. Come on. Oh no. One of you could have just let me out and said no, I have to block the road. You silly sausages. Find me some of that. Everyone keep moving now. Everyone keep moving. Just behind the brown building. You can't bloody miss it, can you? Come on, this is the last drop. Come on. Right. Time to get out of here without causing too much damage. Try looking that side, mate. Thank you again, my friend. Right, we're out of there. Let's get this off. Multitasking. Oh, I've got to sleep on that tonight. Silly Samuel. Oh. Got pee wet through. Reason why that was on. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, where do I begin? So, we got into this holding area. There was an Arctic in there, right, trying to turn round. So I went up to the out gate out of this holding area, just to get out of his way because I'm a nice guy. And suddenly, one of the gentlemen has walked over and gone and started opening the gate. I'm like, no, I'm just moving out of his way. And he goes, oh no, this is fine. You've been called. I'm like, oh, brilliant. Go to the gate. What are you doing here? I was told I was called. Nah, there's 2 Arctics in there, mate. Yeah, I can see that. So yeah, we've done all that. Yeah, like, are you crossing the road or? Yeah, so we've done all that. Went back to the holding area, sat there, got us onto site, and they went, have you got a tail lift? I went, yeah, I've got a tail lift, yeah, but you guys have got a forklift, right? And they go, no. I'm like, 500 kilograms worth of steel, 3 meters long, on a singular pallet. We did it in the end. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say how we did it, because I'm not going to incriminate myself, but we did it. That's where I might as well tell you, it's a good bit of advice. Skates. We used the pallet truck to lift it off the pallet, and then managed to get some heavy duty skates under it. Luckily the site, one of the companies on site was kind enough to lend us, and then we were able to wheel it off at an angle onto the tail lift, but the bit where it nearly went all wrong is when it nearly rolled off the tail lift. Luckily it got caught on one of the cage protectors, so that was just more luck than judgment, but yeah, we did it in the end. So yeah, but today is not over now. We have been given another job. We have now got to go to Camberley, load, and then go to Bond Street in London. So we've got to find somewhere to park up in London now, which is actually pretty easy to be fair. There are actually loads of places to park trucks in London. You just got to know where to look. Yeah, not a bother. So yeah, I'm going to head over to Camberley. Need coffee. Haven't had my coffee yet.
Thinking I'm sorry, I've not been true. Come for me, let me years. Let's be
loaded. It took us 17 minutes to get loaded. It's got to be a new record. Shush! I actually know where I'm going. They're telling me the time. We're going to hit traffic. Plus we've got to go through Knightsbridge, which is, yeah. Basically, we're going back to pretty much where we were this morning on Piccadilly. But we've actually been down this road before in a video as well. But I think, if my memory serves, I forgot to press the record button whilst I was actually in this road. It's a bit of a tight one to get out of, but it's pretty easy to get in. So we're going to a men's boutique. So you never know, I might be able to get some new threads. I've got to drive sensibly because these things are sensitive, very easily breakable, and very top heavy. Which Mr. Van driver behind me doesn't seem to be wanting to appreciate. It's meant to be a tail lift delivery, but they ain't coming off with a tail lift. No way are they coming off with a tail lift. We're just going to handball them off. I've already agreed with myself. And then after this, I'm going to go up to Boreham Wood and try and get myself parked up. Because I'm just between half and quarter of a tank of diesel. And I've got to do 2 runs into Bishopsgate tomorrow out of Boreham Wood. So yeah, I'm going to try and park up somewhere where I know I'm going to be able to get diesel in the morning after I've had my 9. Yeah, it's going to be a fun old evening, I think. But yeah. But as always, I'm glutton for punishment. And before you say, oh, why did I tell you to do another job this late at night? You've already done a full day. All of us are out. All the drivers. It's just Thursdays have always been a manic day for us. Thursdays and Fridays are always our busiest days. So yeah, it's but this is where I am. This is where I am on money, because I'm going to do a 15-hour day today, so I'm going to be getting overtime. Time and a half, so I'm going to be earning money. Plus, I'm even getting a night out tonight, which is 25 quid. So this is where I earn my money. Definitely ain't earning money off YouTube, am I? Oh dear. But yeah, I had a sudden realisation actually. I've had my coffee. Just realised I put my hand in front of my mouth. Now I'm going to have to clean my face. Yeah, I've had my coffee and I had a sudden realisation I've had a headache all day. I had my coffee, had a milky bar, headache's gone. Which, actually no, I want to be in that late. I'm still coming over, Mrs. Kashkai. No, that's it, go away. And yeah, that can't be a good thing, so I'm going to have to start cutting down on my coffee intake, which will make Trucker Andy very angry. Because he doesn't understand the fact that sometimes people don't want to drink loads of coffee. Because he drinks loads and loads of coffee, and to the point where his poo must come out like Guinness. Anyway, Trucker Andy, by the way, where are you? I haven't spoken to you in ages. I miss you, man. Good indication. Yeah, I miss you, man. You haven't spoken, you haven't written. You haven't sent me any smoke signals, carrier pigeon, nothing. I miss you, man. Come back. Come back. Might give me a ring, actually. Anyway, I shall see you in London. Yay. In front of us, well, to the left and right, is Oxford Street, the shopping capital of Europe. With an X. Oh dear. Yeah. Closure at Cavendish Square sort of screwed us up. We're going to be half an hour late. We was looking pretty much bang on time until we got to Knightsbridge. Then we cross in. No, we're good. Of course, you're all crossing. You guys want to stop, get off your phone, love. Pay attention to what you're doing. I've got some really squeaky brakes. Back the curb a little bit. Do apologise, pedestrians. Oh dear. Yeah, it's been we've had a job. Just let it go. We've had a job getting here. which is really annoying because now I've got 2.5 hours of working time left. I'm going over, without a shadow of a doubt, I'm going over. But things are out of our control. We are looking for, I know I'm reading the paperwork whilst driving. Just keep going, I think. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. I know you probably can't see me, but I'm not putting the light on in it. Not whilst I'm driving back like this.
Arriving at 37 New Bond Street on the left.
There it is. More up here. Watch out for the flag posts. Right, let's get this offloaded. Woohoo. We are tipped. And one thing is lacking in this video, I think, is the amount of loading and or offloading footage. But unfortunately it just can't be helped in these sort of jobs. So yeah. Oh well. But yeah. Oh, so now for us, it's up to Boreham Wood and try and get parked. But firstly, we got to get out of the West End of London and try and get ourselves up to North London. Oh, if my memory serves, it's tight round here, but it's doable.
Left onto Clifford Street, then take the second.
And I love tight but doable. Would help if you weren't part there, bruv, but okay. We're definitely going to have to man the curb here. Keep an eye out for those lovely pedestrians. Take it nice and handy now. Take it nice and handy here, guys. I do hope Dazza gets Stavros onto one of his live shows, because I reckon that'll be absolutely hilarious.
Turn left onto Savile Row, then take the first right.
Savile Row. Oh crap, I just realised we're up by Scotland Yard. I should not be here. I shouldn't be here. Oh, good God. The only problem is, well, I was going to say the only problem. One big problem with driving, like, you've actually got to look where, like, your height is and stuff like that. Not for low bridges, just for the fact of you might hit a sign or something.
Turn right onto New Burlington Street, then take the first left.
You're all bloody welcome. Oh, apparently it's turn left or going nowhere. Would you mind? There you go. There we go. You helped me out the other week, as I've said earlier in the video, mate, you really aren't helping my situation. I want to be over there. We're having a laugh here, people. We are certainly having a laugh. This is where the sat nav starts heading back to Sackles. Not that I'm having this square. I'll be able to turn around there. Oh! What? Let's go ahead only, you dimlo. That's where we've just been. It's 8:15 at night and we're hitting loads of traffic. Ain't that lovely? Cavendish Square, it's bloody Berkeley Square, you Burke. Hey! Forward! Cue the music. We are parked up. Happy day. Just realised my finger's covering the microphone. All the lights come back on. That light that is now blinding you, that was well, turned off a minute ago. I think the bulb's on its way out, so I've got to tear half the cab apart to change one bulb. So yeah, this is home for this evening. Yes, that is literally where we're collecting from in the morning. So yeah, not a bad little do, not a bad little do. Ended up parking at about 9:10. So I'm having a debate with myself whether or not to have a pot noodle for dinner or a tin of meatballs or some macaroni and cheese. Might go for the meatballs and the pot noodle because boss. So okay, leave things here. Once again, thank you to all my new subscribers and thank you to the ones that have stuck by me for so long now. It's nearly a year of me doing this. So yeah, no, it's quite excited for all the things we have planned for the future. And I'm really excited about what me and Daz have planned for his live show. So yeah, this is going to be a good do, really good do. So anyway, please remember to like, please remember to subscribe, and I thought I just saw it go. and yeah, hope to see you in the next one. Cheers all. Bye.